the Mauve Farmers Market, Mauve Farmers Market that Bich, you founded in 2020, and speaks to another sort of generation of markets that have evolved, this case out of the slow food movement. So,
thank you, Richard. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Pham, the founders of Slow Food Community in Hanoi, and I'm very happy to be here. And thanks Kuala team to invite me, and thanks for Farmer Market to allow me to present here. And Richard mentioned for the name of our Farmer Market, we call that is the Mauve Farm Food Fest. It means that we have the plain word Mauve. It means like seasonal coming. And in Vietnam, without accent, that is Mauve, it means buying, take away. Yeah. And from farm and food festival, because we don't want to use the market, because for some kind of the policy, it has the traditional market as well as for the urban food policy, etc. for wet market. And then I'm very happy to have the fully support from Ms. Ha Chen from the Helbridge Canada in Vietnam to support me for the market in terms of the using the public space. And my storytelling why the farmers market have the meaningful to me. I want to start with a question like Achala in her session. Have you ever eaten rice mixed with sorghum, cassava, or sweet potatoes? Yet? No? Yes? I see some yes, I see some no question. Because for me, yes. Because my family have not enough the food and the rice for cooking a meal. I also ever gather vegetable or the forest vegetable to just fill in the stomach. I was born in a poor family in the far from province of Vietnam. And food was never something that we took for granted. During difficult season, our meals often consisted of mixed grain or wine or vegetable collected from the nearby fields. And one of my strongest childhood memory is of my father's image, walking through the rice battlefield to catch the frog in order that to come back home for my mommy to cook the frog to put into the porridge. That is very nutritious food for us, for me and for my brother to grow. And regardless of the weather, rain, cold, or darkness, my father shot the frog in the rice field, and it became the precious protein for the whole of my childhood. And as a child, I didn't know the word of food security or the word of malnutrition. I didn't know that. I just only knew that what it felt like to be hungry and what I meant to depend on the generosity of nature and the hard work of the farmers who live nearby my family's area. And my parents often told me that being just only education was a short path to overcome the poverty. I carry those words with me throughout my life. Even now, I become the lifelong learners. And through the perseverance and support of the scholarship and also the fellowship, I was fortunate to gain access to knowledge, network, and opportunity to expand it. My understanding of the global development challenges But no matter where I study or I go, I never forgot the field that I grew up. I never forgot for my porridge bowl. And over the past 20 years working with international development organizations, I became increasingly concerned about one question. Why do so many children continue to suffer from malnutrition? And why farmers, the very people who produce our food, often remain among the most vulnerable members of society? The answer began to emerge in 2015 when I started working on the slow food movement. I discovered the nutrition, agriculture, biodiversity, culture, and farmers' livelihood are not separate issues. They are deeply interconnected. And I learned that the healthy food begins with a healthy ecosystem. I begin with the farmers who preserve traditional seeds, protect local biodiversity, and cultivate food in harmony with nature. And I'm very happy to be here. The story from the seed man from India, right? Yeah, I'm from Bangladesh. The seed man from seed to the market. Yeah. From India. Sorry, yeah. And it's very suitable with the situation and the current situation in Vietnam now. And we want to set up the network of the seed or indigenous people. And it begins with the women farmers whose knowledge has been passed down through the generation, but whose contribution often remain invisible. Most importantly, I learned that transforming food system requires to reconnect producers and consumers. That Achala mentioned for the deeper challenge, that is the disconnection between the farmers, producer, and consumers, as well as the disconnection between food behind the food security and food system together with the nature. And this realization inspired me to establish the slow food community in Hanoi in 2020, guided by the vision of food that we are promoting the good, clean, and fair food for all. And that Richard know very deeply about for this philosophy. And the fair is mean that the farmer have the right to select the right place or where they want to work with, or where they want to do with, or where they want to produce the products. Yeah. And since then, I have worked closely with the smallholder farmers, listening to their story, understanding their challenges, and helping connect them with the consumers who value quality, local, and sustainable food. Through this work, I have witnessed how farmer market can become much more the places of commerce. They can become spaces where trust is rebuilt, biodiversity is celebrated, and farmers regain visibility and dignity. Today, my work extends beyond Vietnam through engagement with the global farmers market movement, and including the collaboration with the World Farmer Market Coalition. This experience has shown me the farmers in Vietnam face many the same challenges with the farmers even in Africa, in Europe, in Latin America, or in elsewhere. Limited market access, climate uncertainty, declining biodiversity, and increasing pressure from the industrial food systems. Yet, I also have